Now, if there's ever a journey that defies multiple obstacles, then it is only rivaled by the daily plight of pupils of the Isofori MA Basic School in the West Achim district of the Eastern region. For a little over an hour, their journey from Nwamasi, a cocoa growing community, to the school begins through a trail in the shrubs. At the mercy of thorny plants and skin-irritating leaves, these children, some barefooted, walk through the tough weeds with an eye wide open to avoid snakes and other wild inhabitants of the woods. My colleague, Evelyn Abayedu, has the rest of the story.
Little Francis and Kelvin, both Class 6 pupils of the Isofori MA Basic School in the West Achim district of the Eastern region, have to walk through the bush for more than an hour every day to attend school. Despite the daunting task, this has become the norm for these 12 and 11-year-olds who risk their lives to get to the nearby school for teaching and learning.
The road is not too good for us. It can be dangerous for us. When we are going this bush road, we can meet some snake and other animals.
I walk from here to my school 1 hour. When I get to school, I feel pains in my bodies. I'm not able to concentrate.
The situation is not peculiar to Francis and Kelvin alone. Other pupils, including these little girls, also lament how the journey is taking a toll on them.
1 hour, and also from here to the school, the time we reach the school, we will be tired and cannot concentrate on our education. We feel very pains before from here getting to the school. Maybe when we're in our menstruation period, our stomach and also be concentrated in very pains.
Like even when we are walking, we can get hurt. Even some animal can bite you on the way, like snake, frogs, and other.
Tell me the time
when you are coming from school in the afternoon. And I was very afraid.
Robert Loboso, the head teacher of the school, says that the pupils often miss their first lessons and have a strong body odor due to the sweating from the long journey through the bush.
By the time they get to the school, their dresses, their uniform are wet and they're sweating all over. And then sitting in class becomes very difficult because they have to be finding themselves to at least cool off. Because in the morning they have to walk basically to school to be able to be part of the first lesson. So, in fact, it's not a very, very pleasant sight to see in the morning.
Statistics from the 2021 Population and Housing Census indicate that more than 1.2 million children between the ages of 4 and 17 are not in school. Out of this figure, 942,000 of them have never been in school. In rural communities, some children are unable to attend school because they have to trek long distances to access basic formal education, which has led to a decline in enrollment in many schools. To address this issue, Child Rights International, with funding from Modelers International Cocoa Life, is implementing the Children's Mobility Project to improve attendance. The project is being piloted in 3 cocoa growing districts: West Achim in the Eastern region, Seshre East in the Ashanti region, and Ewutu in the Central region. 10 modernized tricycles with safety gears have been distributed to the communities to transport pupils to and from school.
Yeah, one of the things that we're into it is communities where there are no schools, but they walk a long distance to access education in a nearby community. And we considered 6 kilometers and then 4 kilometers to where a school is. The purpose is basically to assist them as a means of transportation to get to the various schools, so that they would avoid all the difficulties that they go through to access education. They would also get to school early. They can close early to also come home to come and continue their studies. And we are doing this because we want to ensure that we enhance or increase quality of education
Country lead of Modelers International Cocoa Life, Nana Okofo-Apel II, cautioned the communities against the misuse of the tricycles for unintended purposes.
Manage this so that there won't be any misuse. The thing too is that for the vehicles, once they start operating and making some money, bringing in income, we are hoping that they will use the income to buy more for themselves.
The mobility project is expected to be scaled up to over 900 communities to ensure children access education with ease.